Hi everyone, and welcome to yet another video on the Pennies and Shillings channel. In this video, I want to chat about professional coin grading, whether it's worth it and what it entails. Okay, so firstly, what is professional coin grading anyway? Well, in short, grading is the process of determining the grade or the condition of a coin by one or more unbiased experts from a reputable grading company. Aspects such as the authenticity, the strike, the coin luster, and even the color on the coin are taken into consideration during this process. Afterwards, the coin is sealed within a plastic container or a slab to protect it from the elements. Okay, so grading is a coin in a slab at a premium. So what? Why would you want to grade a coin in the first place? Well, there are several reasons. Firstly, a graded coin becomes more marketable and valuable. Many people, myself included, are reluctant to buy a coin from a photograph. A slabbed coin with an associated grade is just that extra bit of assurance that the coin is indeed as pretty as it looks in the picture. In theory though, a graded coin and an ungraded raw coin should be equal in value. The premium you pay is for the plastic slab and the fact that a panel agreed on the grade so you can sleep better at night. For me, that is a good deal. Secondly, the authenticity of the coin is established. Counterfeit coins remain a problem, and many of these are really well made. Part of the grading process is to ensure that the coin is indeed real. Be careful though. It's known that fraudsters do break out coins from time to time from slabs and replace them with counterfeits. Carefully inspect slabs for any damage along the sides. Instances where the slab and the coin have been counterfeited are sadly also becoming more common. Fortunately, many grading companies can verify and register a graded coin on their respective websites. It's not foolproof, I admit, but it does make it a bit more difficult for fraudsters since you cannot register the same coin twice. Finally, dealing with a reputable dealer is also a good idea. You will pay a premium, but it's still safer. Fortunately, honest, decent and knowledgeable dealers are plentiful in the trade, and there is bound to be one close to you. Thirdly, a graded coin is a neutral, unbiased way to agree on the quality of a coin. Well, to some extent. For many rare coins, the difference between an AU58 and an MS63 can be significant. For example, this 1893 ZR penny sold for $8,225 in 2016. In contrast, this AU53 sold for $223.25, and this is in the same year. The grade makes a huge difference, and agreeing on the quality of the coin is critically important in such a transaction. However, again, be careful not to buy the grade. Buy the coin. Look at the coin yourself and make sure that you agree with the grade before just buying. Grading also establishes a way to compare coins with one another. Without grading, it would not have been possible to know that this MS65 1893 ZR penny is the only one known to exist. Maybe a better ungraded specimen exists somewhere in a closet or a drawer, but I think the chances of that is very slim. Lastly, the slab is an excellent way to preserve coins. The slab itself is made from an inert material and the coin is hermetically sealed, which means, well, it's going to stay fresh for longer. This is especially important for bronze coins, as copper is a highly reactive metal. Environmental factors will cause copper to tone, and this process slows down considerably for a slabbed coin. Most grading companies also offers a guarantee on the grade of the coin for several years. Again, depending on the type of the coin, of course. Now, grading seems to have universally settled on the Sheldon scale, which measures the quality of a coin from a 1 to a 70. The largest separation here exists between the MS and the non-MS coins. Mint state coins ranges from a 60 to a 70, and anything below that is a non-mint state or a circulated coin. Now, an MS70 is a perfect coin with absolutely no nicks or scratches visible. It has a perfect strike and no blemishes at all. Very, very few coins achieve this grade. An MS60 on the hand is technically uncirculated, but it's very unattractive. The mint luster is often heavily impaired for some reason, and the coin may show surface hairlines and a decent amount of nicks and scratches and dents. It's literally one nick away from getting a details grade. Now about uncirculated, or AU, that's AU58, AU55, 53 and 50, shows plenty of coin luster and only traces of wear on the high points of the design. And AU58 may often present better than an MS60. Your extra fine coins, that's XF40 and XF45, sometimes also abbreviated by EF, shows overall sharpness, light even wear. Some luster may actually still be present in the protected areas of the coin. Your very fine coins, that's VF35, 30, 25 and 20, shows more wear, but it's even with some of your more intricate design features starting to get flattened. The lettering and the major design features remain sharp. Your fine coins, that's a F15 and a F12, still show sharp lettering with even wear throughout the coin. Your high areas have now been completely worn down. Very good coins, that's a VG10 and a VG8, still show the main designs clearly, but all the details and the lettering are worn. Good coins, that's a G6 and a G4. These are heavily worn coins. This includes the rim. The design is still visible, but it's faint in some areas. Parts of the coin may actually be completely flat as well. Then about good, or AG3, are heavily worn, with the lettering just about readable. The rims are now completely flat as well. Fair, or Fair 2, may show some traces of the original design with the lettering all but worn away. And then poor coins, or P1s, are just clear enough to identify the coin. No or very little of the design or the lettering even remains. Now most grading companies also have designations like proof, proof-like, special, select, cameo, deep cameo, color designations like red, red and brown, etc. Then of course on top of this, a problem coin, for example this is now a coin that has been improperly cleaned, polished or has severe scratches or hairlines, will often get what's known as a details grade. Now these used to be returned in what's known as body bags, but most companies now slab these coins as well. Here's an example. The ZAR 1892 sixpence received an AU details grade due to excessive surface hairlines. This sadly diminishes the value of the coin quite considerably. Here's another one. This is a sad case. This is an 1892 double shaft ZAR crown. The fact that it was cleaned caused irreparable damage to the coin and significantly reduces its value. In terms of grading companies, only 3 really comes to mind. The top 2 remains NGC and PCGS. These are US-based companies and are well established in the industry. The advantage of a NGC and PCGS graded coin is that it becomes internationally marketable, which is of course a great advantage. NGC, or the Numismatic Guarantee Company, is the world's largest and most trusted coin grading service, having graded over 58 million coins to date. The NGC website also has a wealth of information which is really worth the visit. PCGS, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, is also well known throughout the world, and it was established in 1986. They have graded over 45 million coins to date. Now, to submit a coin directly to either NGC or PCGS, you have to be a paid-up member, with actual grading costs ranging from anywhere $23 upwards. It's usually easier to grade through a coin dealer, which is often more cost-effective as well. Now, SANGS, or the South African Numismatic Grading Service, is a South African grading company based in Germiston. In the last few years, the quality of their grading has improved considerably. They're also much cheaper than, say, NGC or PCGS, with grading starting at around 120 Rand for a 2 Rand or a 5 Rand piece, up to 1,500 Rand for rarities such as a Sammy Mark sticky. Their website can do with a bit of a revamp though, and it has the scrolling issue so that it only works in Microsoft Edge. Come on, Sangs, you can do better. Now, should you grade any old coin? Now, there's no real restriction on which coins can be graded, but the cost makes it impractical to grade common coins. It's often more economical to buy a common coin that's already graded than sending a raw coin in yourself. For example, I paid a measly 100 Rand for this MS63 red-brown 1959 farthing. It's the third finest known coin with only 23 graded in total. Now, most collectors are reluctant to get coins such as these graded, since the grading cost will outstrip the value of the coin. But I wanted a graded specimen to complete my collection, so I was fortunate to find this one. Now, valuable coins like this 1930 farthing is a great grading candidate. As a raw coin, it might fetch up to, say, 5,000 Rand. But since it graded MS63 brown, which is the second finest known, the value could easily surpass 10,000 Rand on auction. In cases such as these, grading is absolutely worthwhile. Well, that's grading in a nutshell. I hope this was useful. Keep well and happy collecting.